personal fit. Welcome to body shaping. Today's a body split format, and we're going to really focus on lower body and chest. So legs and chest. It's a combo we do once in a while. Some neat exercises in here. Gosh, a few of these exercises, they work almost everything. Okay, so we kind of have, we'll talk about that in a second. What you need for today's routine, and I'll do this with you in real time. In today's routine, it's not super long. It's 2 circuits that we have. There's 3 exercises and we do 3 sets. So it's 2 3x3s. Sounds like a lumber order, right? So we've got 2 3x3s, and it will definitely challenge you. And here's what I want you to have, guys. If you have dumbbells, they're going to work great for today's workout. And if you don't, it's no problem. A few things will get you this routine. And let's just cover the basics real quick. You may want an ab mat. So if you've got an ab mat or a towel, you can lay that down. We have an exercise or 2 on the floor. I think 2 that may make that floor a little more comfortable. We have a version of kind of like a squat thrust push-up, but we're going to do like an alternating curtsy lunge and drop down and do push-ups. If you have a difficult time going to the floor, you may want a chair or bench. Okay. So really, as far as into this routine, if you don't have dumbbells, guys, 2 to 4 gallon jugs will get you this routine. Okay, so I've got some gallon jugs off to the side here. They work really well. The only other thing, we have got a squat pulse. Now, we'll talk about this, but what I like about the squat pulse is when you're doing this, you don't need as much weight. It makes it a little more challenging. So down at the bottom, you do a controlled little pulse and come up. So it's almost like you kind of get almost like 2 squats in one here. So weight can be reduced, which is great for working out at home. Okay, so the other thing is we have got we're going to do a traveling squat. We're going to squat wide and then squat close, squat wide, squat close. So we kind of have this little bit of this pivot side to side, this lateral movement. And I'm going to use it's optional, a backpack. You could use a gallon jug or 2 in each hand and do the same thing. But what I'm going to do is just use a backpack just so I can get the weight a little more. So if you want to be challenged with a little more weight, you could grab a backpack, load it with old dumbbells, maybe some old kettlebells you have that you may not be using. Sometimes you have those old weight plates laying around, collecting dust somewhere. Put those in there, or books, paper, multiple gallon jugs in the backpack. Anything that has some weight to it, you could throw it in there. And again, the idea is to just kind of, if you need more resistance, just to get your body challenged a little more. Okay, so we've got that. So the list is pretty small, right? A couple gallon jugs, 2 to 4, maybe a backpack. If you need a chair or bench for some assistance, that's great. And then just a towel or maybe an ab mat, right? So let's get this thing underway. I'm going to throw the first circuit up here. Remember, we're going 3 rounds of this. And we talk about this a lot, but intensity really is kind of based on, of course, the weight you're pushing, but also rest times can really affect that too. Okay, so if you're looking to burn more calories or increase your intensity, try just shortening those rests between exercises, right? You don't have to keep pace with me. I'll do this in real time. I think we're ready. Here we go. So we're going to start. Let me lay this mat up. And I like these first couple exercises in this first circuit because they kind of do a nice job of kind of getting the body warm. And I know we're going through this circuit 3 times, but it's nice to kind of get the body moving just a little bit here. Right? So our first exercise is a bridge and 1-arm press. So I'm going to grab a couple gallon jugs, and I like to start, if you're using dumbbells or gallon jugs or whatever you're using, get those to your side, okay? And what we're going to do is a bridge, okay? So if this is new to you, you can use both legs and just bridge up, and we're going to do a 1-arm press, okay? If your fitness level allows, we're going to go to the 1 version and then press, okay? So leg up in the air, opposite arm will be pressing the dumbbells, all right? And we're looking for somewhere, I guess around 10 to 15 of these, all right? So let's get started. So I'll grab the weights, and again, your weights are down your side. I don't want you to try to pull the weights up straight on the shoulder, so weights are down your side, and let's get this thing started. All right, so I'm gonna bridge up, and keep those hips up high, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, keep those hips high. that even though it's not super heavy, I could really feel the pec working, get the shoulder warm, and I could feel that leg working too. So we're gonna switch sides here with the weights and the leg, and we're up, and we're at about 15. Get the core engaged. Under control. Okay, I'll set these down. We're up. And the next exercise, and again, I'm going to try not to take real long breaks between the exercises. We're going to do squat pulse. So I'll grab the backpack here. And again, guys, this could be just body weight too. Okay, you don't have to use weight. I think most people will be at least to hold a gallon jug. You can hang them down, or you can put them in this, what they call the rack position. You kind of put it up on your shoulders. And I'm going to use this kind of like a kettlebell. So I'll have like a goblet kind of position with my hands. So using the backpack, reach under the straps. We'll bring these up. And a little pulse to the bottom. And we're not trying to bounce really hard. We're just going to come down, little pulse. 1, 2, 3, Okay, that'll get the legs warm. Okay, I'm gonna set this off to the side. And I will have to move this mat now. We have kind of like a squat thruster here. Okay, we're gonna do alternate curtsy lunge. And drop down and do. We'll drop all the way down, we'll push up, and all the way down and back up. So almost like 2 push-ups. Okay, got 8 of these. All right, so off to the side, and here we go. So curtsy, so kind of cool. It kind of gets a little more on the outside. So we're gonna do a curtsy, curtsy to the floor. You can use a chair for this, okay? And we'll drop down, up, and in. 1, shift those legs up. We're back up. 2. 3. 4. 5. Challenging. 6. 1 round done. Good stuff. That'll get the heart rate going. Kind of a whole body kind of workout there. All right. So in between sets is where I would encourage you to take a little break, a little water. And we're back to the top of the circuit. So here we go. leg up, dumbbells or milk jugs in the opposite hand. 1, dips up 2, 3, 6, 10. Keep those hips high. All right. We're gonna switch them up. Set these down. Okay, squat pulse, 10 to 15 of these. Two, so just a little subtle pulse. Tiring. 12. Okay. Curtsy lunge, curtsy lunge, and curtsy lunge, and kind of push up, push up. So 8. Here we go. Curtsy, curtsy. 1. Curtsy, curtsy. 2. All right, tiring, great little exercise. Shake them out. 2 rounds, 1 more this first circuit. All right, I guess I'm ready for round 3. Here we go. Squeeze that chest top, the pecs. squat thrust.
Here we go.
All right, let me set this off to the side. And now, challenging one here. Curtsy, curtsy, and the push-up, push-up. All right. Here we go. Curtsy, curtsy. One. Hit what you can here. Shoot for around 8. Whew. Okay, get a quick drink. Nice job. Okay, guys, we're on our second circuit, and this one we're gonna do a fly, and then let the arms come down, kind of right angles, and drive up. So inner chest, little triceps, but we're gonna do a fly, hold the weights together, almost like you're trying to drive them together. So fly crush press. Then we're gonna do alternating straight back lunges and this underhand front raise. We're doing about 8 of those, okay, with each leg. And then we have a lateral squat, where we're gonna do a regular squat, and then a narrow squat. Regular squat, narrow. We wanna get 8 of those each way. So 16 total squats. All right. Let's get the ball rolling here. I think I'm gonna use 2-gallon jugs in each hand. So if you have dumbbells, that's great. If 1-gallon jug isn't quite heavy enough, maybe try to go to 2. You don't have to hold them really tight. You can keep like an open hand. I don't know if you saw on the bridge press, but I don't really grab them tight. All right. Be mindful of your shoulders. Soft elbows as you come out. Think about the pecs. Okay, so I'm not straight, my arms up coming out. Because your elbows are soft. Here we go. Guys, around 10 to 15 of these. Slowly back. No bridge, so you can just lay flat. All right, here we go. We're coming out with a fly. Elbows are soft. Squeeze those together. 1. And I almost like an underhand grip when I'm using these gallon jugs. 2. Starting to feel these. Okay, 15. And that's pretty many because you're doing a double movement, so it's like 30 moves if you're doing 15. Okay. The next one, we're going to do an alternating lunge. And we're going to do a version of frontal. We're going to go underhand frontal raise, which really engages the pecs more so than the front of the shoulders. So if you go overhand, which is typical, a lot more delt involvement. You go under, and it kind of shifts that to the pecs. Okay. So let me get this move just slightly. I'm going to use a gallon jug. For some people, listen, if gallon jugs are a little heavy, you can always drain some water out, or you could use some canned goods, okay, if you need a little lighter option. Okay, 8 each way. So I'm going to grab these, and I'm going to come down. Two, cool, kind of slow and controlled. All right. Whoo! I'll set those down. Now we have in-out squats. So we're going to add a lateral element to our squats. Okay. No pulse on this one, but I'm going to use the same backpack and kind of the same hand position. You could hang weights down with this one too, if you wanted to. So. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to count the close ones. So I'll go wide, close 1, wide, close 2. Just going back and forth. All right? 8 each. Here we go. So the regular squat, coming down and narrow. 1, 2, narrows feel a little different. You have to watch your backpack reason it kind of wants to rub down the legs. Just watch your knees. Okay, that was 8 each way. Set that down. Let me get this set back up. And we're going back to fly crush press. All right. Here we go. Focus on the pecs, under control. 1. even with not a lot of weight here, guys, I really feel that movement. Okay. All right. A lunge, underhand frontal raise. Here we go. Kind of converge them. Bring them towards midline. 3. Bring those close together. 4. Whew. Sorry, you're a little bit tired here. In out squats. Here we go, 8 each way. All right. Fly crush press. All right, hopefully you're feeling the effects of the routine. I know I'm definitely feeling it. And this is a workout where honestly, my gosh, you get a few gallon jugs. Even if you're traveling, get some, go to the gas station, get some gallon waters or whatever, and hey, you can use a towel and some gallon jugs to get a great workout. So here we go. Under control. lunge, underhand front raise. Here we go. Lots of joints in motion there. Whoo! Okay. Boy. In and out squats. Not the jumping kind. Oh man, here we go. All right, let's get them. Here we go, good squats. All right, wow. That got the heart going a little bit. So, that was our third round. Hey, once you get 3 sets of those, that's your routine for today. And I hope you found it more challenging than it looked like on paper, because sometimes workouts are very deceiving. So this was just 2 3x3s. But if you stuck with it and went through this, maybe feel the heart, feel your legs, feel the upper body, the pecs especially. So I hope you enjoyed the routine. Thanks for watching. This is Elite Fitness, bringing wellness to you.